Hi, I'm Rob from Hopzine. Thanks for joining me for another video beer review. As you can see, I'm doing one of those like unflattering camera angles that I usually expect from Peter or from or Stuart. There's a reason for this. I'm upstairs in Brewdog in Leeds. It's the re-release of Dead Metaphor. So Dead Metaphor is a beer that I produced with Brewdog in 2013. There was an online vote by I think it's a Facebook group, like official Facebook group of I think 5 beers for Re-brew, and Dead Metaphor was the one that won it. The Dead Metaphor is we call it a Scottish chocolate breakfast stout. Essentially, it's an oatmeal stout with coffee and chocolate. The original version was 6.4% ABV. This is 6.8. As you can see in my pour here, it's very, very full. Iceman pour on this one. So getting an aroma from that is going to be quite tricky. So we're going to switch this up, and I'll get the flavour first because I'm really excited to try this. I'm so excited about it. After all this time it's been re-released. I had a half a punk before I started. It's very pleasant. So, cheers. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. It's funny, I mean, after all this time, you can kind of think, is it, interesting camera angle. Maybe I've become quite sentimentalised about this beer. Maybe it's something that I'm not that all kind of objective about. But it tastes as good as it did back then. Maybe a little bit better. I mean, it's just slightly stronger. One thing I always wanted from it was more of everything, more chocolate, more coffee, more caramel, and a bit more body. And it's an extra 0.4 ABV. Oops, excuse me, that's my finger. I'm not used to doing this like Stuart. I think it still lacks a little bit of sweetness, but there's a really nice kind of pronounced dark chocolate, espresso. I mean, this is served on their live beer system, which is essentially it's this weird system that supposedly Martin Dickey developed, which is meant to be like you can pour it's kind of key keg. There's some weird technology, and they say it's like cask, but it's not. It's not. It's pretty flat, to be honest. And I would expect a lot more head on beer because that's what you're expecting from something like this. It's the conditioning is key to something which is maybe aping a cask ale. It's a little bit cold. I've given it like 5-10 minutes to get up to temperature, but it's really nice. I mean, it's everything I remember it being. It's everything I always expect it to be, which is kind of loads of coffee and chocolate. A bit of black malt. I think there's been some tinkering around with the recipe this time, but super excited to try it again. Yeah. So you know what it needs? It's a sparkler. So that is the return of Dead Metaphor, a collaboration between me. Well, originally, I've got nothing to do with this one. Didn't ship me up for my expert kind of abilities. So originally, a beer by me and Richard Taylor and Brewdog up at Brewed, one of the later brews up at Fraserburgh actually. So really cool to have a beer again after nearly 6 years actually. So that's mega exciting. But yeah, it tastes great. Dead Metaphor. It's part of my history. Anyway, see you next time.